Hello, my name is Omar Rabitat. It's January 16th, Wednesday, 2019 at 2:04 p.m. in Toronto. So I posted a bunch of tweets today with some videos of me using this microwave detector, which I got yesterday, and it showed some very interesting patterns. So the patterns were consistent with the findings of this detector, which gave a reading from 0 to 10 and then over limit, but it didn't give an exact frequency reading. So it's consistent with the alarms in this detector and the strength of the red alert light that went off. And this detector gave a reading that is consistent with the pattern that was set with this one. So I'll demonstrate that. Right now I don't have a battery for this one. The detector didn't come with a 9-volt battery, so I just switched the batteries. So when I get a 9-volt battery for this one, I will compare the two, and you'll see the consistency. I'm also going to get a new heart rate monitor, a little bit more expensive one because I think I need it. That gives a little bit more graphical analysis of of my sleeping patterns and my heart rate as I do activities during the day and how it's affected by being radiated and harassed with radiation. It's interesting that the detection of my hand movements is consistent with what I was saying all along. There is no privacy, and with the tracking, and the silhouette of the victim is being tracked. So, as you notice, it's not going off now because I'm suspecting because my camera is on. Keep in mind, I'm being monitored live by somebody on a computer. This is part of the experiment being conducted. So, it's not going off. Yeah, okay. That would make sense because the perpetrators of this crime doesn't want evidence of what they're doing. So as soon as I put a camera on myself, even when I'm sleeping, the detector doesn't go off as often. As soon as the camera is turned off, the detector goes off. So as I was saying, the pattern of tracking is silhouette. So on the screen. So if your hand moves, the hands are tracked, which means, especially the hands, which means that anywhere the hand goes, it will show up on the screen. So if your hand is on your mouth, it will show on your mouth. If your hand is on your toes, it will show on your toes. If you're in the bathroom and you're wiping yourself, it will show. Absolutely, absolutely no privacy. And if things like millimeter wave cameras are being used to image you around around your unit or in your home, it doesn't have to be necessarily. It doesn't have to be in a condominium or an apartment building. It could be done in a home very easily by imaging technology placed at your neighbor's house or in a van somewhere or miles away via satellite or drones. So this is easily done, this sort of harassment. Absolutely no privacy. So strange things are going on with the camera again, as usual. So My point is, one, that there's absolutely no privacy, which this proves. And number two, it's done everywhere, anywhere. It could be land-based technology being used to track, because microwave technology could be used via satellite. It could be used in a land-based a land-based site that has the technology to transmit and to image and to focus on you. Now, chips make it a lot easier to do this to a victim. However, chips are not necessary, absolutely not necessary. Different unique features of your body can be used. Retinal scans, your electromagnetic aura, the electromagnetic signature of your heart, of any internal organ. This could all be fed into a computer and it could be tracked. This is unique to every human being. So a chip is not necessary. A chip is probably necessary using old equipment, so it makes it easier for older equipment to be used to track you, but for new equipment, it's not. It depends on how sophisticated the technology being used by the perpetrators who's tracking. So everything I said previously is corroborated by very inexpensive technology. I mean, it's going to get to a point where you're going to have sensors in your body tracking all your biometric feedback reactions, and by that I mean your heart rate, your body temperature, your blood pressure. We're actually going to have sensors in our body pretty soon, tracking this for health reasons. And if electromagnetic technology, microwave technology, lasers and so on, it will show very, very clearly. It will show up
in the data that's being collected for health reasons, and this is the main reason I'm tracking my heart rate. It's not because of this. It's because I want to know what's going on with my heart, and if certain patterns that's consistent with this data, the data that's collected from this detection, then something else is going on. There's an outside force that is interfering with my heart, and I'm going to address that. Because of course, if I'm flagged and I'm being tracked, then the people doing the tracking will use illegal means to do so, because this is not a recognized program. It's an illegal program being run. So they're going to use illegal means. It doesn't matter whether you die or not. Talk to you another time. Sorry about all the interference in the video. The camera is being
interfered with suspecting the same technology.